English Standard 5. Triantiwontigongolope. Okay students, I understand it's a very difficult word to pronounce, and many of you might be wondering if you would be able to pronounce it properly. But be sure all of you would be able to pronounce this word by the end of this video. So please pay attention. This poem is written by Clarence Michael James Dennis, known as C.J. Dennis. He was born on 7th September 1876 and died on 22nd June 1938. He was an Australian poet known for his poems. He was the most successful poet in Australian history. So children, I am sure most of you have seen this insect. Butterfly, ladybug, honeybee, spider, fly, dragonfly, grasshopper, ant, beetle, a woolly grub. This poem is also about an imaginary insect. Poem number 9. The Triantiwontigongolope. There is a very funny insect that you do not often spy. Spy means to see. And it isn't quite a spider and it isn't quite a fly. It is something like a beetle and a little like a bee. Beetle means an insect, but nothing like a woolly grub that climbs up on a tree. Grub means the young form of an insect that looks like a small fat worm. Its name is quite a hard one, but you will learn it soon, I hope. So try Triantiwontigongolope. It lives on weeds and wattle gum and has a funny face. Its appetite is hearty and its manners a disgrace. When forced to come upon it, it will give you quite a scare. Wattle gum means a gum obtained from a tree in the form of reddish tears or lumps. Appetite means desire for food. But when you look for it again, you find it isn't there. And unless you call it softly, it will stay away and mope. Mope means spend your time doing nothing and feeling so sorry for yourself. So Triantiwontigongolope. It trembles if you tickle it or tread upon its toes. It is not an early riser, but has a snobbish nose. Snobbish word comes from snobbish, for a nose. Short, fat and turned up at the end. If you sneer at it, sneer means an unpleasant look or smile. But if you sneer at it or scold it, it will scuttle off in shame. But it purrs and purrs quite proudly if you call it by its name. Purrs means make a low continuous vibratory sound expressing contentment. And offer it some sandwiches of sealing wax and soap. So Triantiwontigongolope. But of course you haven't seen it, and I truthfully confess that I haven't seen it either, and I don't know its address. For there isn't such an insect, though there really might have been, if the trees and grass were purple and the sky was bottle green. It's just a little joke of mine, which you will forgive, I hope. Oh, try. Try. Try Triantiwonti. Try Triantiwontigongolope. In this poem is written by C.J. Dennis, is a very creative one. Here he has described an imaginary insect which he named the Triantiwontigongolope. He says that this is a very funny insect which is rarely seen, neither is it a spider nor a fly, but a combined resemblance of beetle and a bee. It's not even like a soft fat worm. Its name is quite hard to pronounce. Further, he says that it survives on weeds and the gum from certain trees. Funny face, large appetite, disgraceful manners are its characteristics. Its first look seems to be scary. You must call it softly, or else it will stay away feeling sorry for itself. If you tickle or step upon its toes, it trembles. It is not an early riser. It has a flat nose turned up at the end. If you call it by its name and offer it sandwiches of sealing wax or soap, it purrs in its own proud manner. Finally, the poet reveals his secret. He says that there isn't such an insect, but there might have been one provided that the trees and grass and the sky change their natural color. He says that it was just a joke and asks for forgiveness from the reader. So children, I hope you all have understood this poem. Here are some rhyming words. You have to find out more rhyming words from the poem. Certain meanings are given. You have to copy down in your notebook. Here are some question answers. You have to write in your English notebook. Thank you.